Hello, I'm Matt Smith. You probably seen me before if you're getting this, because this is the channel. I don't really got much to talk about except for whatever's going on. So I'm just going to do it and then figure out what I'm doing. And right now, what I'm planning on doing with my future is saving as much money as possible so I don't run into issues when the bridge explodes, and then also start multiple streams of income, including my own personal business, which right now it's part-time flooring business, which I have barely any experience doing at all, but I just started doing it and it works out just fine. I've got several people that are assisting me. I've got a couple mentors that I asked for advice from, and I basically started doing that. I'm an HVAC technician by trade, and I'm not going to do this forever, and I don't really like the HVAC residential home type business models. It's kind of sucks. It's very technical. So that's what I'm doing. And I just talk about whatever I'm interested in. I'm really interested in Bitcoin, not so much cryptocurrencies, but specifically Bitcoin. I'm a Bitcoiner. I own a certain amount, and I want the value of that to go up. And right now, I'm expecting it to go down. I don't know what's going on. I mean, nobody ever really knows. But it appears to me that maybe we peaked at 125,000 and now we're going to go down much lower. So how low would it go before I would freak out? Like, I guess the number that I was hearing recently that made the most sense to me was $40,000. But I have no clue. Tomorrow it could literally hit $250,000 and jump up, and the Omega candle could blow up. And some countries' economy would collapse.
There's construction ahead.
Oh, okay. Anyways, that's a possibility, I guess. But I don't really know. Or I'm thinking it could drop down to $40,000. In which, if that case, then I'm just going to keep saving my money and putting my money into dividend-paying stocks. And then if it crashes to 40 grand or something, I'll throw in amount, because I want to get up to a certain amount that's more than what I got now. I know that's silly, but I don't need to say how much I got. I'll just let you know that I have some, and I'm interested in having the price go up, because that's where I want it to go. And that's where I stand on Bitcoin. So I'm kind of not doing much right now. I bought some when it initially dropped to 95,000, and then it kept going down from there to 80,000. So I could have hung in there for another week and got it for even cheaper than that, because I feel like in the future people are going to be scrambling for these things and they're not going to be available. So with that being said, I'm just buying it right now because I don't think I'm too late to the game. I think I'm just starting in the, the second inning or something like that, of a super long game. So that's where I feel about that. Anyways, that's all I got to say about that. I'm only at 4 minutes now. I don't know how long am I supposed to make this for, 10 minutes, I guess. So anyways, you can listen to me ramble on about this. If you make it to the end, then give me a thumbs up or something. I guess that's the way you're supposed to talk if you do this. So you just do it, and you're like, hey, talk about your flooring business. Okay, so here's my ideas about the flooring business. I think flooring seems like an interesting business because the clients have money. They're looking to spend some money. So that's a good start. I don't really care for industries where I'm scratching for small ticket items. I'd rather sell something that's $3,000, $5,000, $10,000. That seems like much more of a better idea to me. And something that I can do on my own, or I could even have help. And there's a whole lot of stuff I don't know about it, so I just watch a bunch of videos about installing it. I'm talking about flooring, if I didn't mention that. And then also, I've got a couple people that are willing to help me out. It's not really costing them much of anything, and they might even benefit from it. So that's my goal, to make other people benefit from what I do, and then I should benefit from that. So as long as I do that, then I don't know, I'll be all right. It'll work. But the hardest thing right now is getting in a new gear and changing my direction, because I am going in one direction, and now I need to go out to a similar direction. So I need to go from first gear to second gear. I've already felt like I got enough of that other stuff, Bitcoin, so that like in like the crazy future, like 2035 or something like that, I'll just be able to quit doing anything, you know. But then I want to have multiple streams of income. So that's why I'm doing this right now. So I'm literally going to see how far I can take this and just do stuff like this every day. And then if you want me to talk about something specific, then I can do that. Because I can also talk about electronics. I can talk about HVAC. I mainly want to focus on financial stuff and flooring. I know this sounds crazy, rambling, so I'm just going to keep going it. Because if I can do this for 10 minutes, then that's pretty good. I'll try to focus on that. If I start a business this is how I think that I'm going to structure the business, and that's a financial investment group, and that will be the umbrella company, and it's all about just investing in whatever's going to pay money. And then I'll branch out and have multiple businesses, big and small, who knows, indeterminate, and then that's going to feed into that financial group. So then I won't have to draw from money from the individual businesses, but I'll draw from my financial services business, and then I'll be worth a bunch of money. And then someday, if people want to buy stuff, hopefully the businesses that I build will have value, and I'll be able to sell them. Or maybe my kids or somebody I know would take it over, and I'd give them a good deal, and we'd be all happy, because chances are I'm going to be doing something like having some sort of rental/real estate business. That would be awesome, like HVAC services, and then also like flooring, interior remodeling, you know. So I decided to drill down on one thing, so I'm going to just focus on flooring at first, you know, and installing nice, beautiful flooring. And then you got to do trim work if you're going to be messing with the flooring. So that would be the second service that could be offered by that. Then the third service would be, of course, like the trim has to be connected to the walls, so that's painting. And then sometimes you want to move a wall or something. That makes perfect sense to me, so I guess I'd do like that. And I know I sound kind of insane just yelling at the camera right now, but that's pretty much what I think's going on. And I think with, as far as my investments go, that I want to keep putting in dividend stocks. I feel so strongly about Bitcoin and all that. So I'm going to be buying these strategy MSTR. They pay like 10, somewhere between like 10, 10 and a half, 9. They got different versions of it. And the one that's most interesting to me is this convertible one. I think it was STRC. There's like Strike, Strife. I don't know. It's like that. I bought Strike and I can't remember what the other one is. But those are paying like, one's paying 8% a month and one's paying 10% a month. And when I say month, I mean APY. So it's paying 1/12 of 10.5% is the one. So I'm going to start doing that. And that's already paid me a couple bucks. So I'm going to start buying more of those because I want to turn that into a actual income on a monthly basis, which I can be like, holy moly, I got like $100 a month coming in, because I got a couple other checks coming in from other places too. So I want to diversify. Oh, we're at 10:30. Okay, thanks. I'll do something like this later. Bye.